big hater of the podcast.
They don't like the Slopcast.
They hate the slop, dude. All right.
No, don't do it now. You jumped the gun.
This is guest cast.
Yeah, this is our first guest on the podcast.
Guest on the pod.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kenny
dude.
Stempien, everybody.
Hey. Kenny Stempien, local Atlanta legend.
Yeah.
Comedian.
Former
genius.
North Carolina legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, parts of it. Yeah, for sure. Not in Winston-Salem. There, I'm infamous.
Like the Mothman.
What's that?
The Mothman?
What's that?
He's a West Virginia guy.
Yeah, I know.
No, we don't have that.
Ah,
We do not have
never
that.
mind.
You know, there's a thing though that like in Western North Carolina, there's like a whole thing where it's like you don't go outside at night.
because the Mothman?
No, there's no Mothman, but there's apparently like spirits and people that like roam the woods, like
Appalachian.
Yeah, like
Appalachian ghosts.
There's like have you seen like horror TikTok?
Yeah.
There's like a
I'm familiar.
big.
Look at my shirt.
That makes sense.
Look at my shirt.
The Terrifier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know it.
There's like a big like a group of people who do it where it'll be like some creepy like kind of ghoul like hiding behind a tree.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't go outside in Buncombe County.
Yeah, or
Do you
else it'll
remember-
suck you dry.
Don't go outside and suck 'em county.
Succum County.
Dude, do you remember in like fucking 2014 when there was like that trend of clowns being out
Yeah.
everywhere?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
And they would like jump out of bushes and shit.
So that was back when I owned the gym, right? And we would work
Yeah.
out late at night with like this big garage door open, and we kept a hammer by the garage door to kill one of those people. We were like, it was like a mini sledgehammer. It's like
Yeah.
real heavy at the top, and I was like, I will bust a fucking clown's head open if that bitch comes in here.
So you knew it was a bit and that it was just people doing it, but you're like, I'm going to really teach them a lesson for trying to scare me.
Yeah.
And not teach them. I'm just gonna murder them.
Yeah, I'll make sure no clowns are doing that shit anymore.
It's funny to me to
Okay.
be a clown guy that's like, I'm going to go scare the fittest people possible. I've actually been working on a screenplay for a movie called
Yeah.
The Strongman Strangler.
Okay.
Yeah, in
Is it a scary movie?
kind of.
Ah!
It's more of like an underdog thriller. Okay, so picture this. Daniel Radcliffe.
No.
Okay.
You lost me.
Sorry, go
All
back.
right.
Go back. Sorry.
Sorry. All right. So
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. I swear.
So Harry Potter,
So, well, he's not Harry Potter. He's Daniel Radcliffe.
same guy.
And he's
Okay.
trying to, he's this guy who's like, oh, my destiny is to be a serial killer.
Oh, and his friend is Ron Weasley.
Nope. But the whole movie is about him trying to discover what his like.
Discover like a stone that like a sorcerer had.
No, you guys aren't getting it. He's trying to discover his MO as a serial killer, and so
Right.
like,
And then he goes to like a prison called like Azkaban or some shit.
no, he doesn't get caught.
I'm sorry.
You're jumping ahead to the end of the
We're
movie.
done. We're done. We're
Yeah.
done riffing.
Anyway, so he's got this teacher, Snape. He's got a scar on his forehead. They call him the boy who lived.
He's got an Uncle Frodo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mixing them.
That's fun. That's like just a movie called Nerd. It's a movie where my dad just writes a sci-fi movie based on what he thinks nerds like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's like, and Frodo was there, and Ron Weasley, he was there, and they killed a dragon.
And Optimus Prime, they fought him.
Oh, no, my dad just joined in on writing that movie. That guy loves Transformers, dude.
Does he?
Yeah, he's like,
As
I don't
like,
know
a,
why.
as like an adult.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he was always protesting against them.
You would think.
God, you'd think me and your dad would be better friends.
Your dad's actually progressive. He's just confused. You're telling me these cars want to use women's bathrooms? Okay.
Oh, does Optimus Prime have a dick or not? But
He
not,
does.
Okay.
He,
I know Lindsay and I went to we went to Universal Studios and we were riding the Transformer ride and it was like families and stuff around, and when Megatron would come on the screen, she would start yelling about how she wanted to ride his face till it rusted. She'd be like, "Daddy Megatron, let me ride that face till it rusts."
Yeah, she would want the bad boy Megatron as well.
Yeah, that's a premium space alloy. Her pH balance is off.
Yeah.
That's from a future we haven't even got to yet.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, second week in a row about talking about
Slime.
slime. Well, I was talking about metals and genitals.
Did we talk about that last week?
I talk about fucking the Statue of Liberty. And
Oh, yeah.
I saw that clip.
Yeah. Well, not many other people did.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Just a very few did.
I'm appreciative of you guys having me on. They stopped letting me do podcasts because I started giving out comics addresses.
Who is they?
Anybody? Hey, and you know what? On Slopcast, we should call it Docscast, okay? Because you can say any address and we will not edit it out.
No, the last one I gave out, he was upset about it.
What's Dan's address? Do you remember?
I did it.
Pull it up.
I did it on his podcast, and he was like, "Stop."
Who was it?
Jason Zaremba.
Right across the street from the Target in Low 5 Points.
Well, if you're ever in Atlanta, stop by, say hello from
Yeah.
Slopcast.
Hey, listen. 144 Moreland Avenue.
Yes, Docscast. And that's the clip too, by the way.
Fuck, you beat me to it. We just tag him.
Invite him to collab.
He'd be mad.
That's so fun.
I would be too.
He's like, can I ever get on the cast to clear it up? No.
No.
I would just be like, "Hey man, don't tell him where I live."
That's so funny.
I brought my sunglasses. I brought my Maui Jims. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like them. These are cool.
Those are nice.
Maui
Thank you.
Gem?
Yeah, they're Maui Jims. They kind of turn you into you know what Chris Gaines is to Garth Brooks?
No.
I don't know either of those names.
Oh, you know Garth Brooks, the country singer?
Okay.
I know of him because Tom Segura's
Right,
fan
yeah,
base
right.
said he murdered people or something.
Right. Garth Brooks has an alter ego called Chris Gaines, which is like it's like it's like an emo country album.
Also,
Get the fuck out of here. Are
I
you
swear to
serious?
God, yeah. And so Maui Jim is like that to Jimmy Buffett.
Oh,
That's
it's his
his-
dark side?
I went dark a long time ago. That's crazy. That's fun.
The,
You look like Jonah Hill in War Dogs right before he got ripped off for that ounce of weed.
What a creative way to tell me I look chubby. That's
No, that
No,
was
but-
nice. That was back when he was so handsome.
no. Have
No,
you seen
he was
War
definitely
Dogs?
fat then.
Oh, never
but you
mind.
look. Well, I was about to say skinny version of that.
I've been
but I
told
didn't.
that my whole life that I look like a
Skinny
skinny
Jonah
Jonah Hill. Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
I normally say gay.
Okay. I lost
Gay
a lot of
Jonah
weight. I lost a lot of weight to be gay Jonah Hill.
Dude, that'd be so funny. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Whenever somebody looks like a celebrity, be like, "You look like him," but like if he was like gay.
Yeah.
Who looks like
You look like, you know who you look like?
Yeah.
Gay Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
I was gonna say gay Don Cheadle. I've been watching a lot of Denzel movies lately.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
like Denzel Curry.
Yeah. Denzel Curry. Denzel Washington. What's
No,
my
I knew
favorite?
which one, yeah.
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what your favorite Denzel Washington movie is because he plays the same character in every movie.
Everyone,
Yeah. I watched Gladiator 2 and then went back and watched American Gangster. Same fucking guy. And it's so fun. Because like in Gladiator 2, he's like, these motherfuckers don't want me to have slaves. I'm gonna.
I think my favorite is The Equalizers.
Haven't seen it.
It's like Black John Wick.
My equalizer is Queen Latifah, so
Oh, okay.
that's the equalizer I like.
Mine's Tyler Perry's Big Mama.
Oh, that's fun. I like a Tyler Perry.
You know, for
movie,
my
too.
dad to be like, I don't think it's a secret. Look, he's decently racist. Okay,
Decently. He's not bad at it.
he's not gonna like yell at a black person in public, but he's
You almost
also-
said one of them.
Yeah, I know what I almost
You
said.
almost said one of them.
He's not gonna do that, right? But
Yeah. Your dad's decent.
but he's got his opinions.
Your dad's decently. You're just mildly.
And look, I'll say this. I've never seen that man in my life laugh harder at anything than Tyler Perry's Medea Goes to Jail.
That's a good movie.
He fucking, for such a racist person, would be like, put it on again.
I love that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
because it's
kinda-
him, but he's like a lady. Like,
See, he does love Transformers.
Have you shown him the Nutty Professor movies?
yeah, it doesn't do it for him, man. He just likes
just Tyler Perry?
It's just Tyler Perry's. It's not all of his movies either. Medea Goes to Jail.
Is it other Medeas?
No, that's
Oh
what
my
I'm
God.
saying.
Just
Like,
the
it's
only one?
Just Medea Goes to Jail. Yeah, he's like, hello. Just a quote of his. Like he
That's
does
all
that.
the movies.
Yeah. I guess
Every
so, but-
Medea movie, she says hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
He'll answer the phone like that though. He'll go, "Hello?" And
Hello?
I'm like, stop it, quit doing that.
I like the guy Joe, Medea's brother. The
Yeah,
Tyler Perry
yeah,
pretends
the
to be.
old one.
Yeah, he's always calling Medea fat and stuff, and I'm like, that's funny.
I have not seen a Medea movie.
What?
Really?
You live in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, but I didn't grow up in Atlanta.
I thought you had to do that to live here. I thought they made you.
Yeah, they're about to revoke my citizenship.
Yeah.
Just give us your driver's license. We'll cut it up till you watch one.
I must have the DMV. They're like, "Oh, you're trying to register in Fulton County? Name all the destinations Medea has been."
You're just like naming places Ernest has been.
Ernest is good.
Medea goes to camp.
Yeah. Oh, that's not. Is it a thing on this podcast for you guys to burp into the microphone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Burping's encouraged. And
for
hey,
it.
if you got a fart, I think it's funny too.
I stifled a burp because I was like, "That's rude," and then you guys.
No.
But then Patrick let one rip, and I was like, "Oh, that's
No.
odd."
Oh,
Welcome
Yeah.
to the slop, baby.
Yeah, it's sloppy.
Yeah.
You got a fart?
No, I can't try.
Yeah. Could
I just
do you
shit my
mind?
pants.
That would be really funny on the podcast, I think.
To shit my pants.
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd be
that'd be really
boxed in.
good.
Yeah, I think everybody would hate it probably, but like after it was all said and done, I would be like, that was pretty funny that Kenny shit his pants. On
Just
the podcast.
crawling, scratching at the
Exactly.
table, trying to get out.
It would be a moment of Slopcast history forever. No matter what guest we have on, they're like, "Hey, I'm a little nervous." We're like, "Just as long as you don't shit your pants."
Couldn't be worse than the first one.
That's fun.
Ooh.
If I take a Zin, I'll probably shit my pants.
You can have us in.
All right, fine. Force my hand.
Yeah,
Real quick.
Let's all three shit our pants.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Today's
Can I have one of,
podcast.
AJ, can I have one of your Zins?
Today's podcast brought to you by the Zin Bin.
I love those.
Yeah,
Wait, sorry, Kenny. Give your sponsorship again.
it's brought to you by the Zin Bin.
Okay, cool. Are they gonna pay us or something?
No, but
No.
here's the thing.
All
The
right.
guy that I got this as a gift, and the guy that sent it to my girlfriend
Yeah.
included a note that said, "Thank you for being my first customer and believing in me."
Nice.
That's sad.
And then on the inside
Oh.
it says
That's sad.
It says patent pending, so
Uh-huh.
big ups.
Yeah,
Patent pending. That means we could steal it.
I think so. Right? Like get in quick.
I think
Message him
it's-
back. Say sorry, fella.
Well, he spelled it ZIN to match bin instead of BYN to match Zin.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think it's odd.
Change the wrong
Yeah,
letter.
I was thinking about that too. But if he changed it to the BYN, and
probably
he
get sued.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get sued.
Uh,
Now he has some kind of legal.
Okay.
Also, dude, did you guys know this? Do you know how Red Bull, like their slogan is, they say Red Bull gives you wings,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it has like 4 eyes
Yeah.
and wing. It used to just say Red Bull gives you wings,
Uh-huh.
and then a guy like jumped off a building and broke his leg, and then sued them for false advertising.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
God, I
couldn't you-
could have made money, dude.
Yeah, you could have made $13 million.
I feel like you could still do
That's
that.
what he got?
$13 million.
Oh, just
yeah.
we can find a 2-story bill. I can live off 2 stories.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that-
just have
well-
to go. Your Honor, it said they'd give me wings.
And then, but now the judge would be like, "And what the fuck are wings?"
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I
don't
Damn,
think so.
damn, dude. Some people have all the luck.
Yeah.
You just got to think of the
Do you think
scam first.
Do you think he planned it, or he just got lucky after he broke his leg and was like, "Oh, the timing works to where I can say this is why I did that."
Did you see there was, I mean, this is like old news, but there was like a lady
Yeah,
that,
don't answer my question.
I didn't hear what it was.
I'll tell you this: if it wasn't a premeditated thing, that's the best lawyer in that state.
Yeah.
To be like, what happened? Okay, you broke your leg. Did you have a Red Bull? He's like, I think so. And he's like, can you get me a receipt?
Gas station, anything.
Brother, this 250 is going to turn into $13 million.
Yeah.
The best gamble of all time.
Oh my God, dude. We were talking about this episodes ago on the podcast about, Kenny, have you been seeing this? Like there's a pretty normal standard like black square like pay pad at almost every gas station, fast food place. But at some gas stations I've been seeing this smaller one
Yeah,
that
the
like
second
looks
one. The
silver
suspect.
one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're always making you use that one. And for a while, and so I got beers tonight and they were making me use that one. And normally I can just like act dumb and just use the other one and it goes through. And I'm like, well, sorry.
Yeah.
But this time it's not going through on the normal one. So I have to use this other one. So I say to the guy, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is
Oh,
this?
you got to the bottom of it?
Well, I don't know about that,
Oh, okay.
but because I wasn't giving me answers I really understood. But he was like, "It's fine, it's safe."
Why couldn't you understand?
Because his English was broken, and I was struggling to help. I was doing my best to help this immigrant out, an immigrant who I'm actually pretty certain was trying to scam me because he was like, "Dude, don't worry about it. Like, it's totally fine. If you have any problems with this on your card, like, just come back here. We got you." And I'm like, all right, whatever, fine. I pay it. And then I see on my like card, like I have notifications on my card, my phone. I see it was the exact amount. And then he says, do you want a receipt? And I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, really? And I go, 1,000%. Yes, give me that right now. I was like, okay. And he gave me a receipt, but he was like, upset. He was like, oh, I thought I got him.
Fuck.
No,
So,
if you say don't worry about it, you got to give me a receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah. I got the receipt, but he was like, he was sort of sweating. He was like, oh, fucking shit.
You know what's a fun move you can do, like gas station stuff like that, when they have like the big square one. It's got the rubber like thing.
That's
that hides
the main one I was talking. That's the good one.
Whenever I go into a gas station, I start pulling on it like it's gonna come off like a scam, and they fucking hate that. They're like, "Well, we run a clean business," and I'm like, "I'll judge that." I've seen TikTok. There's an Indian dude that owns a gas station near my house, and he's always practicing his American accent.
That's fun.
It fucking rips. Like he'll be working with a guy who's doing like a very thick. He speaks with a very thick Indian accent.
So it's okay when he does it, but when I practice my Indian accent,
and I'm practicing my Indian accent to be nice to them.
Yeah, I'm trying to make them feel comfortable.
But like he'll be like fully speaking in Hindi, and then I'll walk in and he go, "Hello, partner."
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's fun.
I like that
It's a fun bit.
You should ask him what his name is next time and watch that happen.
Jackson.
He starts doing Spanish. Mi amo Dinesh.
Dinesh.
It's jarring every time you guys do it.
I'm sorry.
The burps?
It's just because I'm not used to it.
Get down with the burps.
You know what? Drink a little more faster.
Yeah. I started doing this.
Is your real name Kenneth?
Yeah.
No, it's Kennesaw.
Kennesaw.
Kenny Stempien's actually short for Kennesaw Stinky Man.
Yes, that's my favorite one. Kennesaw Stinky Man, everybody.
I got a lot of aliases, brother. Kenny Champagne.
Kenny Hot Lights.
Kenny Hot Lights. You know about the Hot Light?
No, what's
Krispy
that?
Kreme?
No.
But,
oh, yeah. Like when there's like a lay outside Krispy Kreme.
But listen to what he's about to tell you.
Oh, okay.
I fucking love the Hot Light.
Okay.
I love it so much. And last night I was leaving the Skull, and I was going to go do an open mic, and then I look on my phone because I have the Krispy Kreme app.
That's insane, by the way.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's got a Hot Light tracker.
That's fucking
wild.
crazy.
It tells you how close the nearest Hot Light is.
It's like Grindr, but for Hot Lights.
Truly. It's truly...
You're 1,500. You're 1,500 feet away from the nearest creamy hole.
It's exactly like Grindr.
I'm gonna.
And then after you go there, you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
My dad's gonna hate me.
God, I was doing so good on my New Year's resolution.
Number one, I'm gonna take that. Number two, I look on my phone.
Number one, I might take that. Yeah. No, you got it.
Don't take it. I look on my phone.
It's yours.
The Hot Light's on at Ponce. They close in 7 minutes, and I'm like, I can make it.
Yeah.
So I go there, and the Hot Light's off, but I'm like, they just turned it off.
Right.
And I go in the drive-thru, and I get 6 hot original donuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the lady at the window is like, she sees me pull up, she starts going. And so I like get down in my car, and then she opens, she goes, put your fucking card down. And I go, what? And she's like, don't let them see your card. And so I put my fucking debit card on my lap.
Yeah.
And then she hands me the donuts sideways through the crack in the drive-thru window.
Okay.
And then I go, okay. And she's like, get out of here. And I went, what? She goes, bye. And I just drove away.
All right, that's
and
awesome.
I ate them all in my car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who is them?
I don't know.
In that story, who is they? Don't let them see it.
What?
I don't know if she was trying to like prevent me. I don't know if she was trying to keep the other Krispy Kremeries, the Krispy Kremers, from seeing it so that they would know I didn't pay.
Okay.
Or if she thought that, like, do you remember in like the early 2010s, like when people would do the thing of like, you go to a drive-thru and then your friend would like, as they're handing the bag out, steal it, and then they'd have to give you another order.
No.
Oh, here's a fun tip.
Okay.
If you guys go to a drive-thru together and one of you orders a bag of food,
Yeah.
like you could park a little bit farther away, and then when she's handing it out, Patrick can just run, grab the food, and then like
That's insane.
And then you have to be like, I didn't get my food, and then
Yeah.
they'll give
Whoa.
you, and then they have to give you your order.
That's crazy.
Do you want to do that tonight?
Well, here's what I used to do this. I would just pull.
Patrick makes too much money. He doesn't need to do that anymore.
Well, what I used to do this would go to the.
They can't see the infinity pool behind us.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
That's what the paper curtain's hiding.
Yeah.
We're actually doing this in a hot tub.
This is what do you mean paper curtain? This is the entire
Wall?
entire house
Yeah.
is this. I live in Japan. No, dude, but in high school we used to just pull up to like the where you order.
Yeah.
And you say, "Hey, we were just here. You forgot like our 10 nuggets." And then you pull up to the window, and then they just give you 10 nuggets.
Oh.
And you just do that in a bunch of places, and then you
Yeah.
get all the orders. But a great one is McDonald's, because you just pull past where you order and go to like the pay window, and then at the pay window you say, "Hey, can I just get like a cup of water? I've been driving all day. I'm like really thirsty." And they're like, "Yeah. Just pull up to the next window they'll get, and just ask them." You're like, "All right, cool." And you pull up to the next window, and then they read off an order that's the person behind you, and you go, "Yep, that's me." And then you just drive away. One
That
time,
rips.
yeah. And normally I've done that only like a handful of times, and it's normally just like, "Oh, like Big Mac meal? Yep, take that." I did it one time after like with a friend in the car, and dude, I can't even remember everything they read off. It was like multiple meals. They handed me a fucking a carrier for
$100.
a carrier for the drinks and shit, and like a milkshake or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like just a giant, like the heaviest bag of food ever, and I've never driven away faster.
When I worked for McDonald's, when I was there and I was fixing something in the store,
Yeah.
and the owner showed up, and I was like, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, "I got something to do," right? So he walks to the office and calls in this girl. She couldn't be older than 15, right?
Yeah.
And she's
Nice.
in. Yeah, I know, right? And, hey, and
Cool manager.
owner.
Oh, even cooler.
That's how you make the big bucks.
Owner. And so she's
That's
so
how you get that tight little 10 little.
he calls her into an office.
What does that mean?
It means he's fucking a 15-year-old.
Tight little 10 little.
I don't know.
Ooh, ew.
He calls her in the office, and then he closes the door, right? And she's in there for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and she comes out crying and leaves the building. And I was
Damn.
like, "What just happened?" And he was like, "I fired her." I go,
Yeah.
"Why?" And he goes, "Because she accepted a counterfeit dollar bill, or like $100 bill."
Oh my God.
And I was like, "But she's 15."
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, "But the person paid for a $2 meal, and she gave them back $98. So she stole $98 from me."
No.
And I go, "She's 15."
Did you have a highlighter pen available for her?
Yeah, I mean, yes. She just didn't check
Oh,
it. Yeah,
messed
yeah. And he was like, "We trained them," and she didn't do it. So she stole $98 from me. Helped him steal. And I was like, I will say this. I thought he was a monster for a different reason when he closed that door and she came out crying. But I was like, you're still not a good guy.
Yeah,
like,
you're
you're a
like-
piece of shit. She's a child.
You're like,
Yeah,
You're like, what happened in there? And he's like, I fired her. And you're like, thank God.
Oh my God. Oh, you're saying you didn't unbuckle your belt once? Thank Christ, dude. There was a guy, dude. I went to when I was in high school. There was like a college near my high school, and you could take like
Nice.
I took like classes there, and I was in class with this guy, and I was like, we were working on some project, and this guy started talking about like the dark web, and I just was like, I smoke weed. If you,
I
dude,
hate those
if,
guys.
If you, so many people, like if you just tell them, yeah, I smoke weed, they just immediately admit to you every crime they've ever
Right,
committed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and this guy's talking about the dark web. He's like, I get all these drugs off the dark web, and he's like, this is what you really got to do off the dark web is get a bunch of counterfeit money and do exactly that. Go somewhere, go to a gas station, buy a pack of gum, and then pay with like the big bill, and then get all that change back. But he did it. But he was like, you got to do 20s. So he just had
Yeah,
like
because they don't check 20s as much often.
yeah. So he was like, so he said he ordered like $5,000 worth of fake 20s.
Wow.
And he had just been doing that all around town for like years.
Finance tips with Slopcast.
Yeah, exactly. So I made it my like goal for like months to figure out how to get some of those, and I never. Thankfully,
my
I never.
God.
Thankfully, I didn't do that.
Bro, I had a friend that was like, he was, I mean, everything in his life was pointing that he was like a drug addict, like losing jobs and stuff. And he was just like, no, I'm not. And his friends went in his bathroom and found, they were like, we got a package. It was his roommates. And they were like, he got a package that it doesn't make any sense. Like the labeling on it, like we think is from the dark web. They found,
I can't do it.
oh my God, that was
Pause
embarrassing.
for a burp
Yeah.
that you couldn't even do.
Yeah, you can just interrupt with a burp.
Okay, I always wanted to.
Damn.
No, just interrupt. It's
got
fun
a-
for cuts.
You got
Like
a
it'll,
package?
You need blue burp, brother.
yeah, it's like Blue Chew, but for your burps.
Yeah.
It comes in a Miller Lite can.
You got stage fright.
Also, I've been saying this for
What
a
was in the
while.
package?
It's fine. We don't have to get back to
I
it.
want to know
No,
what's in
get,
there.
No.
I want to
Hey.
get back to it.
It was a sack of fucking Percocet.
Oh yeah,
He bought them off the dark web.
Cool
like a
guy.
burlap sack.
No, like yeah.
Yeah, they didn't drive it in a UPS truck. Somebody walked it over their shoulder.
Yeah, no, he's just carrying a bindle of Percocet. I guess I'll be heading on now.
The plug showed up with a stick and a handkerchief.
Dude,
That's what a bindle is.
Yeah, exactly.
remember Wombat from the other? Okay, so
Yeah.
I've got a friend from high school, just to catch you up to speed.
Wombat.
If he would drink one drink, we didn't know this, but the reason that this happened was because he would eat a bunch of Xanax, right? So he'd drink one drink and then like get arrested by the cops immediately. Like literally that happened at spring break. They drive down there. He's drinking in the car. Gets out within 60 seconds. There's cops. He yells, "Fuck the police!" He's slammed against the hood of a car. Okay. Wombat. And then he'd wake up and he'd have no memory of anything that happened because he mixed Xanax with alcohol, right? So
And that's so funny.
yeah. But then it took a dark turn. He was living with a friend of mine for like months because he was like, "Oh, my mom's boyfriend kicked me out of the house because he's a fucking dick." And my friend was just like, "Dude, I mean, you
Good
can
job,
always
Kenny.
stay." Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
Yes. He was like, "You can always stay with me." And so John lived with him for 3 months, and then they found out that John was just an active heroin addict. Like he was just shooting up in the basement the whole time.
Johnny Wombat.
Johnny Wombats. So they were like, "Get the fuck out," okay? And then he went to rehab, and
Wombat
then
was doing heroin?
yeah, Wombat.
Okay.
Wombat and John are the same guy. It's just depending on
if you're doing heroin that day.
well, depending on if he's drinking on Xanax. Then
John's great. Wombat's a fucking nightmare.
literally, that is yes.
Okay.
He was in my basement one time in high school. He drank. Actually, my girlfriend now, he had a crush on and was trying to impress her.
Nice.
He drank an entire fucking thing of Jaeger and then tried smoking cigarettes out of his nose all night long, being like, "Is this hot?"
It's amazing what we used to think would impress girls.
Do you want to fuck me? Just turn you on,
Two
bitch.
cigarettes up the nose and be like, "Hey, what's this doing for you, huh?"
Yeah. Hey, you want me hanging over your face missionary tonight?
Dude,
man?
I remember at one point, and I didn't like. I mean, Lindsay was always been cool, like, but I didn't have like a thing for her at the time. But I remember, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, I swooned over her my entire life." But anyway, so
She really had to sell him on it.
she slid into my DMs a lot. Anyway.
Ooh, thirsty Lindsay.
I know, right? I didn't know. I just have such low self-esteem that I was
Yeah.
just like, she's got to be joking.
And now you got a rust-colored beard.
What a mistake she made. That idiot didn't know what she was getting into. And I can say that because she didn't support the podcast by listening ever.
You know, it's great. She DM'd me the other day.
Did she?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said, "I saw you smoking cigarettes out of your nose."
No, it was nothing important.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
It was mostly pictures.
Yeah. Hey, Lucky.
It was
I haven't got one in 6 months.
Yeah.
It was just a picture of a Megatron mask and a question mark.
Do you own one?
You trying to get rusted later?
It was just a link and only $7.99.
My favorite position is oxidizing.
That's fun.
So she was on probation at the time for a DUI,
Lindsay?
right? Yeah.
Oh my God, Lindsay's so cool.
She used to be. Stick in the mud nowadays.
Oh wow, she learned from her mistakes.
Yeah. But I remember him so hammered and her not being into it at all.
Uh-huh.
And then him being like, "I've always I had a thing for you, right?
Uh-huh.
She had to be like, get the fuck. She was like, hey guys, this was fun. I'm getting out of here. This is a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's always guys named John that are pieces of shit.
Dude.
That's why you're half a fucking
Patrick
degen.
John O'Malley.
Yeah.
You got it as a middle name.
I know. You're calling my dad a piece of shit, by the way.
Well,
Yeah. There's it's always funny the mixing alcohol with Xanax. When I was in high school, we had like an end of year party.
yeah.
And we had like one more day of exams, and this one guy, he's like, "Yeah, I'm staying here tonight. I brought 2 40s, and one of them's laced with Xanax."
Oh no.
And I saw him like 5 hours later, face down. And we were like trying to wake him up, and he goes, "I drank the wrong one. I was gonna be a doctor."
Like his whole trajectory of his life is fucked up.
Dude,
Wait, who was supposed to drink the other one?
He was supposed to. So here's the thing.
Unsuspecting women.
No. He brought 2. He goes, "I'm sleeping here." He goes, "I'm only having a 40 because I have an exam at 8 a.m. And then when I get done with that exam, I'm going to drink this 40 laced with Xanax."
Yeah.
And then he drank the wrong one. I think about him saying, "I was going to be a doctor" every day.
Oh, that's so funny.
But luckily he got it all together. He's a doctor now, right?
Doubt it.
Dude.
I bet he plays doctor a lot. I don't think he's practicing medicine.
He has operation on the game stand.
So so John disappears, okay? Mm-hmm. Nobody hears from him. He resurfaces on Instagram, okay? He's got a girlfriend. She's got a child. He seems to be doing well. We were like, good for John, you know?
Profile picture with a button down tucked in.
No, it's not like that. It's him smoking a cigarette from the ground
Pretty
up,
cool.
you know? Like, it's like what a drug addict thinks is cool, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that is cool.
God,
And
dude.
then-
when
and
I was
then-
19, I would have ripped that so hard.
Yeah, right. And then like, 6 months pass, he deletes every picture of her off the Instagram and changed the bio to "No one will ever love you like heroin does." Sad.
Nah, that's pretty cool.
But this guy, unlike your doctor friend, he got it all together.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. So then John goes missing for years.
Just telling
okay?
progressively worse stories for Pat to go, and then he figured it out.
It's kind of a running bit, It's always funny to be like, then he got it together, and you'd be like, no.
That's my favorite part of the podcast.
He said no.
Is when I do that, and AJ's like, "Oh, he's been deceased."
I mean, cosmically, it seemed problems are over.
What?
I did not understand a word that came out of your mouth.
I heard comedy was in
Oh, I
CB.
said cosmically.
Cosmically.
I got
Problems-
confused there, and then I didn't listen.
Problems are over.
I thought you said Khalid Tbilisi.
I did too. I heard
Yeah.
Khalid Tbilisi.
Yeah, I was like, Khalid, the capital of
You
Georgia.
talking cursive?
Are you one of them liberals?
Don't do that again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
So John disappears.
Probably one of them Transformers.
Trini Stempien.
That's for steroids.
What? Yeah, I know. Wait, I'm not gonna say the other one on
No,
here.
Okay.
Tronny.
Anyway, your friend who definitely got his life together.
No. So he disappears for years. His sister posted like a month ago. She was like, I haven't seen or heard from my brother in 6 years. I hope he's alive. Last we heard, he was in Arizona. Fingers crossed he's doing okay.
Yeah.
He posted on Instagram the other day, took the heroin stuff out of his bio, okay?
Okay.
That's how we're keeping up with John's sobriety, is based on the Instagram bio. And had a very good-looking girlfriend,
Nice.
okay? And her Instagram handle was something I can't say on camera, but
Why?
a homophobic slur.
Which
Okay.
one?
The F word.
Which one?
On the bio.
That was her name.
Oh my god.
Forever.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
And she's like a dime.
I mean, she's like a goth hot chick. I thought she was trans for a minute. I went back and looked, and now I
Wow.
can calmly.
She's a nickel and 2 pennies.
Bro,
Now
she
I can confidently say she is hot.
She sounds like 2 nickels to me.
Until you start talking to girls. Hey, what's up, girl? You look like 6 cents.
You're a soft 6 in change terms.
Ugh.
just throw in change at girls based on how hot you think she is. This guy just threw 3 pennies at me.
Yeah, everyone's all concerned with cat calling. What about penny calling?
penny pelting.
Penny pegging.
Coin calling.
Coin calling.
Coin calling.
Yeah.
So John's alive?
Yeah, John's alive, and he's got a girlfriend that's not trans, to the best of my knowledge.
Well,
I mean, with that
sucks.
username.
That sucks.
Oh, dude. I mean, so he went worse from heroin addict.
So it's heroin's bad. Not having a trans girlfriend is worse.
In his eyes, I think.
I don't know. I just have specific goals for my life.
But I'm actually kind of confused on the way that scale works, because is worse bad, like, or is it is
I was asking you, brother.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If
I got kind of confused.
If I was one of them Decepticons, I'd be a car with a transmission, and it'd be to fuck all of them.
Hey, there's
Oh, I'm on a transmission most nights, dude.
there's a guy in Marietta, and you know he's just like a fucking 60-year-old mechanic that's not liberal at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
They
he's
have a
got
word for that.
yeah, Republican,
Conservative.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's had a garage since I've been a child, and the name of that garage is Trans Man. Bro, a backwoods redneck that's like, well, I fix transmissions. I'm a trans man.
That's kind of an untapped market. You start getting like a lot of queer people being like, finally, a mechanic.
No,
we can
no, no,
trust.
Finally, a safe space to get my oil changed.
Yeah.
And then they walk in and they're like, whoa, I gotta go.
Yeah, just like a short, pudgy person with a thin beard and a bow tie shows up.
Look
Oh,
for
trans man, that's me. That's good.
Trans man.
No, I'm a trans man.
No, I'm a trans man.
Yeah, you get the standoff of the century, dude.
I've been a trans man for 60 years.
She goes, yeah, well, he goes, I was born a trans man. He goes, hey, my daddy was a trans man. That person's like, oh, it's genetic. Okay.
No trans. God keeps fucking up in my family.
Wrong.
Ooh.
That's fun. Speaking of conservative people, weren't you just in Mississippi?
Yeah.
Can you spell it?
Yeah, MISSISSIPPI. Nailed it.
Nice.
Yep,
That's
nailed it.
pretty good.
Yeah, and you know what? Doing that proves I'm smarter than any person I interacted with in the 72 hours I was in Mississippi.
Yeah.
It was the stupidest group of people I've ever met. So I'm doing for them. I do escape rooms where
Yeah. Careful now, your boss listens.
I know, but I told him already.
All right.
I do escape rooms, and I've done probably like 15 of these gigs across the country now, and by far and away, I thought like bumfuck, fucking Indiana. Indiana was the dumbest before this. Where
Yeah,
like
that's the worst state.
where like the professors of the college were like, let me give that a shot, and then they got locked in an escape room.
They starved it. They're still in there.
yeah. They were. That was insane. This 8 out of 8 groups, 0 idea of where to even begin. Like they were just so beyond stupid.
And if they don't solve it, you have to pack them into the suitcase and bring them back to Atlanta.
Bro, there was one guy walking around the room on speakerphone. He was like, yeah, I'm in an escape room right now. Let me ask you something. I got this thing. I got to plot points on a calendar, and I think it's supposed to give me... He's asking the guy on speakerphone his ideas on how to get out of this escape room.
A guy who isn't there with no clues or context at all.
He's like, is there
Oh
any
my
upside down exclamation marks anywhere? Probably start there.
Bro.
Is anything when you hover over it, does it highlight like the video games?
Oh, okay.
Does it mean you can interact with that?
Try walking into the corner a bunch.
Just spam A. Keep pressing A.
So I got given the gig by accident. Like I thought I said I couldn't do it, and they were like, we need you to, and I was like, that's a problem. And they were like, but the other guy that's going, he can drive you, okay? Because I didn't want to drive to Mississippi. It's like 6 hours. I was like, my truck can't handle that. And the other guy is a 21-year-old boy, okay? And he was very hard to
boy.
he was very hard to communicate with in terms of setting up when we would leave and everything like that.
You went on a boy ride.
I rode a boy to Mississippi, which I do
a trans boy.
Trans boy.
Still got a pussy. Not gay.
Hey, anything's anything's a pussy if you fuck it hard enough.
What a fun split on Slopcast, because I only have sex with trans men.
You're like, they got a beard, but it's not gay because there's a pussy. Sorry, brother, you are a homosexual.
Ain't nothing gay about pussy, dude.
I'm saying.
Except the beard attached to it, and their name is
Dennis.
is Dennis.
Hey, Dennis, bring that pussy over here.
Oh my god. I ain't fucking no dussy.
Dude pussy?
Dennis pussy. Dussy, dude, Dennis pussy.
Hey, you know what? That's us. That's our brains getting on the same wavelength. I get where you were at. That's fun. That's fun. That's a cute moment. I'm glad it's on camera.
Aw.
No, so so I'm like, I'm trying to not be such a piece of shit where I'm like, you have to drive, but I am kind of like, hey, you want to ride together in your car?
Does your car happen to get more than 12 miles a gallon?
Yeah. I'm like, I played it down too. I was like, I get 14. It's 17, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, I'll drive. And I know everybody's got, I don't want to judge somebody on their car. It was like 20% worse shape than my vehicle. Bro, we rode 6 hours. His cup holder is like not glued enough. It's not unglued enough to remove, but it's not glued enough to not rattle the entire car ride.
That's tough.
And the pleather that like sides the door, you know, was falling off, refuses to cut that off, so I just have a drape over my arm of fucking material.
So you don't get a sunburn.
Yeah. I'd take a piece of gum and glue it back up.
Oh, I was like, oh, you never tried.
Funny enough, both of those problems could be solved by gum.
Yeah. You just gotta chew your way out of any situation.
Hey, look, that's the rat's way. Ratrick O'Malley.
Yeah.
You gotta chew your way out.
That'd be a really good like extra commercial. Just be like, you drive a piece of shit, get our gum.
It still brings me so much joy of telling you your nickname is Rat Dick O'Malley. Did I tell you this?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That was one of the roasts that I wrote for you. Is Patrick O'Malley more like Rat Dick O'Malley?
He's roasting Shelly, and he's like, yeah.
Maybe it would have helped you win. You fucking loser.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I don't like when your brain's not on the same wave as mine.
He's like, I'm going to make fun of her rats. And I'm like, she's going to call you Rat Dick O'Malley. He goes, why would she call me that? I'll call you that.
Because I floated it around, everyone loved it, but not enough for stage.
Yeah, not enough for stage, but definitely enough for behind my back. For months.
I thought you knew.
No idea.
Well, I didn't want to float my roast jokes that didn't make it past you. That feels mean.
So Mississippi.
Hey, in round 3, I was just going to call him the fucking...
No, so we're going to Mississippi, and the ride down there is fine. Okay, like
I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
I think Jacob Chalk. Was it Jacob Chalk? I think Jacob Chalk was roasting.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod was roasting another friend of the pod. Our good Andrew Weaver.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was. Or he was. Or was this you that said this? This might have been you, Kenny.
Kenny is a sneaky roast master.
Yeah.
He is behind some of the best roast jokes in Atlanta,
Very good.
but never out of his own mouth.
I tell you what, I've never lost.
Oh, have you not?
No. Every person I've written for has always won.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you...
I am 0-1. Everybody else I've written jokes for, undefeated.
Dude, they're great.
Damn.
You want some roast jokes?
Yeah.
Hit up Kenny.
Then it might have been I forget who said this, but somebody said that they're like a rebuttal roast for Andrew Weaver is going to be thank you F slur.
Oh, that was me. Yeah. I wrote it down. It just says thank you the F word.
Yeah. Which is way funnier than even saying it.
Yeah. So, listen, we're going to Mississippi.
Right.
It's a fine trip. It's not bad. We're just really, because he does magic. He's a magician.
And he made your dick disappear.
He
pulls away a cloth and he goes, "No, you're the trans man."
You're like, wait, you made me into
Where did mine go?
you made me into a mannequin. What the fuck?
And he goes, "Check behind your ass."
He plugged you up
My
with your own
own
dick. No, it's just in his boy pussy.
Check behind my ass.
But the load is in your ass.
Man, being a magician would be so fun if the laws of physics weren't real.
Dude, imagine, if Doctor Strange was just silly.
He could be the funniest guy in the world.
Your dick is gone.
He places one of those right in front of a guy who's actively having sex and puts the other one in front of a butthole.
And now you're gay. and then the other.
That's so funny.
Then he
man.
opens up a window to just his dad see it.
Look what your son's doing.
God, that's funny.
I'm starting to sweat.
I know. I can tell it's good when my sunglasses start fogging up. But
That's why the government won't give us portal guns.
oh, for Christ's sake. I get to Mississippi. It's a fine trip. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you about the trip back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to get there with some riffs in between.
You're pulling a handkerchief and it's just 1,000 handkerchiefs and at the end is your penis.
And then you keep pulling your penis. It's just 1,000 penises.
All different colors.
Like the handkerchief.
Yeah.
Hey, AJ, you want to smell this flower?
Is this your card?
Oh.
No, that's my penis.
Dude, this is a real trick he got me with.
Yeah.
So we're at dinner and we go to pay and he opens up his wallet. What are you doing? Oh. He opens up his wallet and he pulls out a card and it says, this is a Make-A-Wish card. Make a wish and tear it in half and your wish will come true. Mm-hmm. And he goes, "Oh, I thought I gave these out on my last show. Do you want this?" And I'm I don't, but I don't want to be rude either. So I'm go, "Oh, yeah, sure." And he goes, "Well, you know, you got to do your wish."
Yeah.
And I go, I'm signing a check. I'll do it later. I put it in my pocket, right? Mm-hmm. And so we walk out of the restaurant and he's like ahead of me and I start thinking about a wish and I go, okay. So I pull it out of my pocket.
Really wish you gave me my penis back.
I wish I had a dick again.
I really wish your pussy wasn't the jaws of life.
That's your burden. You lose your penis, but you get the tightest pussy.
So I go to tear it in half, and it's plastic that feels like paper, so it doesn't tear. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. I was so mad, but I was
Wait,
like,
did you tell him your wish?
No, I didn't tell him my wish. And I go, hey, I want to let you know, I just did this whole process. I know it doesn't tear.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't do it in front of you.
Yeah.
And he was like, what? Why? And I go, because fuck you for trying to do a bit on me at dinner. What are you talking about?
It's kind of fun to do
Maybe
bits
no,
on people.
No,
that does kind of seem like
and
seems
maybe
like
I'm
a
a
fun-
curmudgeon. That's fun.
That sounds like fun to be friends with a magician.
No,
He was
man.
like doing bits on you.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, like
Here's
stealing your penis.
Shut up. I hate you guys.
AJ's just mad because he actually doesn't have a penis right now.
I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah.
He took my penis. I haven't even told my girlfriend yet.
How long's it been?
2 days.
That's
Things
all
are bad
right.
at home.
God. You're about to smoke so many cigarettes through your nose.
Dude. I was painting the fire.
Also, you could have just not like. He didn't know that you attempted to do that. You could have just never
I know.
done it.
That's why I had
ever.
to say fuck you, because I wanted to let him know that I did it and it made me mad.
You could have just. Well, then he won.
No, he didn't win. He didn't get to see me go through it. And
Okay, but he still knows that you did the thing.
That does feel worse.
shut up.
You could have
Shut up.
Here's the fun thing.
You
about
should
your
just never. And if he asked you like 3 weeks later, whenever you saw him, or a month later, be like, "Did you ever make that wish?" You'd be like, "You could have said, I threw it away."
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Here's the funny thing about your penis being on is that your your pubes don't fill in. So it just looks like an arch.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Listen, so we're in the car ride on the way home.
Yeah.
Okay. And there is no context for this story.
Yeah.
We were not talking about anything remotely related to this idea. I will say there was a couple times he brought up like sex stuff out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like he was just like, yeah, you know, like, but he would say it just like I did, where it's like we were picking up a conversation.
Don't you hate when you're fucking a lady and she's already sawed in half?
No, he'd be like, yeah, you know, like I live with my parents, so like I've had to come up with lies. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, well, like my parents have like found my lube in my room, and I'd had to be like, oh, you know, like that's for a magic trick. And I was like, nobody's believing that fucking
Watch
shit.
my erection
guys-
disappear.
Yeah.
You guys have been silent for 30 minutes.
Dude, I swear to God, there's like no context for it. Okay.
Yeah.
So then another one that he does, he goes, yeah, man, like so like me and my girlfriend, we tried role playing in the bedroom recently,
Yeah.
and
She was the magician. I was the rabbit.
and I go,
I sat in a 6 foot tall top hat. And she,
Just waiting to be pulled out by the nape of my neck.
yeah, she was gonna. She expected to grab my hair. What she grabbed was my wiener.
and pulled me out by it.
Strong lady.
Strong lady,
Even-
big biceps.
Yeah, honestly, impressive tensile strength on that wiener. To be suspended from your wiener.
I didn't know I could hang from my dick, but now I got a new trick. So
Yeah, when he's a 5'8" light heavyweight.
I knew I was hung. I didn't know I could hang from it.
So he goes, yeah. So we, you know, my girlfriend, I told her like I wanted to try role playing. She wasn't into it at first, but I like convinced her. Like I was like, come on, please, this is what I want. And she was like, okay, what is the scene? And I was like, okay, I'm a sick person and you're my caretaker.
What?
And you come in to like give me, like take care of me, and
Yeah.
then you end up fucking me.
Okay.
And I was like, that sounds pretty rapey, if I'm being honest. Like, that's not great. That's pretty crazy to start off with. But, you know, people like, you know,
Yeah.
You like what you like.
yeah, you like what you like.
Oh,
And he
yuck
goes,
is yum.
so she goes out of the room, right, to get changed into her caretaker uniform. And when she comes back in, this guy is sitting in a chair, fully committed to being a person with Down syndrome. And when she's like, what are you doing? He goes, are you gonna molest me again? She goes, what the fuck is coming out of your mouth? And he goes, why do you always touch my penis? He goes, so I think I fucked it up, man. She doesn't like that at all.
He's like, no, next time come in with a grilled cheese. And I'll bust.
Oh,
Hey, see, that's why you never give up.
yeah.
Roleplay's fun though.
Yeah?
Yeah? You
I
got
don't
it?
like it. I don't like having to act while I have sex.
I think you're picking the wrong occupation.
Mine was a massage therapist named Raul, and I did do an accent.
No, man.
Oh, so you were the same rape scenario, just the rapist.
Well, look, I didn't
You're like,
ask to do it. Okay.
I'm the caregiver. You're like reverse Deshaun Watson.
Sports.
Yeah.
Like the role plays Jeff Dunham.
Okay, yeah. And which one of the puppets is Morgan?
I like to be the
shouldn't have said her
puppet.
name.
I like to role play as the puppet.
I shoved
Kitty fist you.
I shoved my hand up Patrick's ass, and then I'm just like,
Don't even try to
Isn't it crazy? Under Kenny's using me to say I'm about to come right now.
Yeah, don't even try to get me off. Just have me do hack material. Ay, I'm a jalapeno.
I'm on a stick.
Oh, you know what's crazy is he's like a Republican that is like he leans into stereotypes.
Yeah.
But I think he's come out and admitted that like that Ahmed one was too far. He's like, yeah, guys, look, come on, whoops.
You know what's a fun fact about Jeff Dunham? Really into aquariums.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the show Tanked?
No,
I know
but
it is, though, yeah.
I also like aquariums. So
No, this guy's got like a fucking huge mansion, and like a quarter of it is fish tanks.
Damn.
Like it's in the walls.
That's pretty sick.
yeah,
It's a lot.
I would do that. I'd put an octopus in it.
Yeah.
If I had that much money, for sure, I would have an octopus. I would have a whole aquarium. I like tanks.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think that we should be imposing our domain over the ocean.
Shut up.
I don't.
Hey, you sound stupid.
I don't sound
Yeah,
stupid.
you
I don't
fucking
think
idiot.
I don't think that we were ever supposed to be in the ocean.
I kind of believe this about space. Okay.
Both of them.
I go, what are we doing up there when we got a lot of stuff down here?
Did y'all ever see on like National Geographic or like the History Channel that mermaid documentary?
No.
the one about
The Ripley's History Channel.
No. It was like in 2013 or something. It was like these scientists. They get on. They're doing like an interview style, and then the room's all dark, and they're acting like whistleblowers. They're like, man, we were out like recording like whale mating calls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Perverts.
we heard some. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were doing what? You were doing
we were hanging over a boat, just going fuck you.
They're like, bro, we were down the submarine jerking our shit crazy style, dude.
like, I'm gonna boys. They don't call it sperm whales for nothing. I hate that. I wish I could cut it. No edits.
You guys are gonna leave Zaremba's address?
I told you, but coming on here, I said we don't edit.
I'm not editing shit, so yeah. I'm putting it out there.
I told you that. I give you a fair warning. I called you an hour before we recorded.
Yeah.
I said, hey, we don't edit. Don't say stuff you don't want on here.
Can we role play? I'm gonna pretend to have down.
Oh, the mating call of the magician whale.
But yeah, dude, they were just like, man, and this was something. There was a call that has never ever been recorded. We're matching up to everything. They're just showing you like scientific Shazam. Like they're like, this isn't matching anything. There must be mermaids, and like they just show like a CGI mermaid in the fucking.
We drew this.
Yeah. And I was 12. I was like, oh my God, there's fucking mermaids. It's on the TV. It's got to be true.
Dude, they don't put shit on TV. It's not true.
There's so much of the ocean we haven't explored. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Oh, real quick, speaking of things that are not true, I'm sorry to derail this.
Yeah.
My dad sent me 3 articles today about a woman that works in the government that was arrested
Fake news.
for...
Yeah, woman in the government. Good one.
No, a woman...
Good one.
A woman in the government that was
Stupid.
arrested for spreading... There's no bird flu.
She was spreading there's no bird flu?
No, she's spreading that there is bird flu. She was arrested because there's not a bird flu.
Isn't there a bird flu?
There is a bird flu. My dad was like, look, I know there's a lot of things on the internet you can't trust, but I Googled it and I don't think there's a bird flu.
I like that every time there's like a bad sickness, scientists are like, which animal caused this?
Yeah.
Because it's like mad cow, swine flu, bird flu.
Yeah.
Bat flu was COVID.
That's COVID, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, that's Fauci flu, bro.
Fauci flu. That's a Hong Kong flu, right?
Wuhan.
Wuhan?
Yeah.
Well, I won't comment on that.
God, and now we're demonetized.
Ching Chong flu? That's
Wow.
That's not what you're supposed to call it, right? What did they call it? COVID. That's
COVID.
right. Yeah. Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
The China virus. That's what
Okay.
Trump called it. That's just reporting facts. Hey, AJ, would you like me to go back later and edit that out? I'll do that for
Ching
you.
Chong flu?
Yeah.
I didn't even say it.
Yeah, I'd say now I have to edit it out twice.
Fuck. Yeah.
Kenny, we're keeping the address though.
Put it. Hey, you know what? If you could do is bleep it with the address.
Like it just says beep, but on the screen it says 144 Moreland Avenue.
No, your
Voice that says
Yeah.
144 Moreland Avenue.
your mouth is still moving.
That's very funny.
It's just the friends of ours.
That bleep noise moving forward. It's Saruma's address. Oh, well, we should have had guests on earlier.
Oh my god, dude.
I hope he's not supportive of you guys.
Nobody listens to this.
Yeah, nobody. My sister does. Yay.
If you start to think people listen to it, then you might think to
Act
not
differently.
say things. Yeah. Nobody listens to this.
Oh, happy belated to your sister.
It's him.
It was also my sister's birthday.
Oh,
was
I
like,
didn't know that.
yeah,
Dad,
2 weeks before mine.
Ghost.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's all good.
What's your age difference?
2 years. 2 years, 2
Me
weeks.
and Patrick, 5.
That's crazy. You were born in 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't remember 9/11.
He shit his pants.
I shit my pants on 9/11.
That was just because I ate mashed peas.
Yeah.
Where were you 9/11 sucking tits?
The coolest.
Literally on 9/11, my mom was like, "Open up for the airplane."
It was weird that the airplane was shaped like your mom's tits.
And there was, and just like the tower, just like the towers, there's 2 of them.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice. Take it. Boom. Trifecta bump.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Ooh.
Congrats on your mom having 2 tits, man. That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, not everyone does.
Yeah.
Kenny's mom's got 3.
Yeah.
Mm.
She had
She's from fucking, what was that, Battlestar Galactica?
no, she had
8
so
crazy nights.
Oh, that's funny.
Mrs. Triple Nipple.
No, she had 2, and then she got bit by a shark. And then there was a clerical error, and they thought that the shark had bitten off both instead of one, so they reattached 2 boobs. And then they were like, fuck, there's a 3rd one. And then by that point, I mean, she was already out of the OR. So
And they're like, yeah, if you wanted to get back to normal 2 tits, you gotta go through insurance. It's a whole thing.
yeah, dude, and
Yeah.
that's
And then your
scheme.
mom's Luigi Mangione.
And look, it's not that bad to have a tit under your arm.
No, they're
Yeah.
in a line.
Okay.
They're like pyramid
Oh,
style.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
I
We
had-
forgot the rules of improv.
If I was a woman with 3 boobs, I'd like them to be like the Predator laser. You
Oh,
know,
like
one
triangle
above-
pyramid
yeah,
style?
Yeah,
If you were a
yeah.
woman with 3 boobs, we would have held you down already.
I'll tell you what, we would spend the last hour doing something different.
We can both titty fuck you.
We could get Michael Worston here working on the other way.
Oh my! It's like a titty fuck roundabout.
Yeah. And you laying there sad in the middle.
Yeah. Hey, and that's the real peace sign.
Oh
We
my
make a
God.
mess at the end.
we make a mess in the middle and squish them all together.
Yeah, we go, hey, clean it up, whore.
Clean it up, you bitch.
I like to do this thing on stage whenever I like read a couple wrong, where I'm like, "You guys together," or like I'd be like, "You guys fucking," and they're like, "No, we're just friends." And I just go, "Guys, there's enough of us. We could make them fuck."
Hell yeah, dude! I think that's a perfect.
Yeah, that's been an
good
episode.
laugh. Yeah,
Knock
dude.
it out, an hour.
Unless you had anything else, guest Kenny. If you don't, it's all good. I think that was a great.
I don't
great,
think
funny
I
end.
did.
Yeah, you
Sweet.
got anything to plug?
No.
Made you laugh harder than anything on the podcast. You could plug an Instagram.
Yeah, at Kenny Stempien. I'll send you these stickers of a
Oh.
pocket pussy smoking a joint if you
Okay.
want one.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Check our friend
You should,
Kenny
what
out.
you should start doing is sending an actual pocket pussy with a joint.
That would be financially irresponsible on my end.
Yeah.
Not if you charge $200.
Oh, this is a fun story. My buddy Julio Ortiz, who's a very funny guy in Chicago, I had bought a pocket pussy and like I was telling him about it. I was like, yeah, rules, and he was like, that's gross, that's bad. You should.
You've actually fucked one before?
Dude, how
I
is
have
it?
One. It's the best.
I've
What
never,
really?
I've never done that.
Yeah, so,
I haven't either.
Yeah.
No, I'll buy you both one.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, best guest of the podcast.
Yeah.
They're
regardless of who else comes on.
They're
Yeah.
$9.98.
They're
Well,
what?
I don't want that one. That
No,
feels
you
too
do.
cheap.
No.
That feels too cheap.
They're what?
They're $9.98.
$10 for a pocket pussy?
Yeah. Free shipping.
That feels like it'll give me cancer.
No. It's clear. It's
Timu Ussy, dude.
no. It's Tamussy.
Tamussy.
No, it's Doc Johnson's.
T-Mussy.
Doc Johnson's The Tube.
I'm not fucking Doc Johnson, dude.
Hey, hear him out.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, every year for his birthday, I send him a pocket pussy. But I send him the same one.
Yeah. You should switch it up. You should send them a different one.
You know what's crazy is if you buy a pocket pussy on Amazon, they give you the option for a 3-month subscription where they send you a new one every month, as if you're wearing the fuck out of it.
Oh,
Well, I just wouldn't want to clean it. I would toss it.
Amazon
so
gives
easy.
you that option when I buy cat food. You can get
You
a
lube
pocket
it
pussy
up?
on Amazon.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to. It's rubber.
I'm just asking. I don't know things. I've never
Yeah,
used one.
I've never used one.
I'll tell you what. One time, my brother had a friend who had a home life that was bad, so he lived with us.
I'm gonna order you guys pocket pussies. Talk amongst yourselves.
On the podcast is so funny.
Order them to Jason Zarumba's address.
Which, in case anyone forgot, is 144 Moreland Avenue.
I think I just found a title for the episode. Jason Zarumba's address is whatever.
144 Moreland Avenue.
Oh my
No,
god.
my brother.
Now we've said it too much to edit it out. There was a chance maybe we would have, but
you still can. You can edit it.
No.
I don't know about all that.
It's caused too much joy.
So his brother, or my brother's friend, bad home life, so he lived with us, and we all shared a bathroom. And one time he left a wireless speaker in there, like in the shower when I went to take a shower, and I picked it up by the string. And the string ripped the lid off, and it was not a wireless speaker, but it was a pocket pussy he had just used. I was 10 out of 10 mad.
Oh my god.
I was like, they're fucking tripping on my feet. Are you fucking kidding me? I came out there. I was like, Gage, you motherfucker. If you're going to fuck things that aren't people in this house, you bring them back to your room when you're done with it, okay?
He's like, I was gonna wash it.
He's just like a stoner. He was like, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I
chill,
forgot it was in there.
It's always dudes named Gage.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
thinking that too.
I grew up with a guy named Gage, and on the playground, he would pull his pants down to his ankles, and he'd just wave his dick around.
Dude, I did that on the back porch of Limerick Junction, and people got mad.
You know what cool thing about pocket pussies?
What?
Dishwasher safe.
No, but also, my dishes are in there, so I won't do that.
I don't think my dishwasher's pocket pussy safe. Dude.
Yeah.
Disagree.
Morgan.
Have you noticed your food tastes a little like bleach?
And
Because
semen.
I cum bleach.
Jizz smells a little like bleach.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, sorry guys. I thought we knew what jizz smelled like.
Not mine.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Jizz smells like bleach.
You want to smell it?
I don't know.
Leave it in the comments. Does jizz smell like bleach or not?
I feel like we had a really nice button, and I just kept running, and I'm sorry.
No, it's
What
fine.
button? What are you talking about?
I don't know. End in the podcast.
Oh,
they
no, we're
just
good.
got-
It's
here's the thing.
super lax.
Everyone that made it through thought they got an hour. They just got like a bonus 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been fun.
Great time.
No.
Also, we're the guest thing, like a guest thing, big fan of the guest thing.
Yeah, that was fun.
If you listen the whole time, first of all, we appreciate the hell out of you, and second of all, comment. Yeah, we love the guest shit. We'll do a
Yeah.
guest like once every 3 or 4, maybe. Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fun. Hell yeah, dude! I think it's been a
Right.
great cast.
We did it.
Follow everyone on all social media
Yeah.
at AJ Kegel with 2 E's because that one cunt is dead. And
I never noticed that 2 E's.
yeah, I had to because there's now I call her. I say I actually just fucked it up. The lady that has AJ Kegel with no E's or with one E.
With no E's.
with one E.
AJ Kegel.
Cackle.
Kegel. The lady with one E. I've hit her up to be like, hey, look, I'm a comedian. I need my name. please. And hers is like Alicia something Cagle, like Alicia Jessica Cagle.
You trying to rob a black woman?
No, it's a white woman.
Did you offer her money?
I did too.
How much?
I was like, oh, I can do like $50, but I was willing to negotiate.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
never even opened the message. So either she's dead and can't reply, which we hope for.
You know what you can do?
What?
You can just reach out to Instagram and be like, hey, this person's been inactive. Can I just have this?
Oh, that would be cool because I've been ending each one by being like, we hope she's dead because
Yes.
if not, she's just a cunt.
Yeah, we say cunt at least twice an episode, and it's only ever in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Every episode is that way. AJ
That-
Cagle with 2 E's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Patrick John O'Malley.
baby.
And Kenny Stempien. And
You got
you can figure out how to spell Stempien.
Yeah.
I could just...
We'll tag him and stuff.
Okay.
And we'll make
Yeah,
it easy
collaborate
for you.
on at least one.
Yeah. Description, maybe. I don't know how
Yeah.
to do it. We'll do that. It'll be a good time. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you, Kenny, for joining us. And we're looking forward to the pocket pussies that you will grace us with.
Yeah.
I didn't order them. They went up to $15.43.
Oh, come on. That's $30.
Okay, send me $10.
I don't really want one.
I don't want one that bad.
You guys can use mine.
Oh,
actually,
okay.
that sounds even worse.
No, it's not worse. I mean...
Hey, brother. I love you to death. You're not about to talk me into using your pocket pussy.
Okay, what if we had had sex with the same woman?
Yeah, that the woman lives and breathes. The pocket
Yeah.
pussy just
Hey,
gets nutted in.
All the... I mean...
And that's a perfect YouTube only laugh right there. If you listen on Spotify, guess what? Double viewership now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. I
It's
think
been
we're
Slopcast.
Slopcast signing off. See you guys.
Yep.
Say,
Thank you.
say goodbye, Kenny.
Goodbye, Kenny.